Some royal news now. Donald Trump, he's praised the Prince of Wales as a good-looking guy after their meeting in Paris. Speaking to the New York Post, he said, Prince William looked really very handsome last night. Some people look better in person. He looked great, really nice. And I told him that. Trump added that they had a great talk and discussed health concerns within the royal family. But gosh, Donald Trump is pretty funny. He knows how to be charming.
This would be the ultimate bromance if Prince William reciprocated. But of course, the royal family cannot step into politics. They can just be pleasant and nice. But I mean, Trump is playing this one big time. He loved the late Queen. He loved being invited to the palace. He wants to maintain that relationship with Charles and, of course, his successor. What William privately thinks about it, you have to imagine. We know years ago Princess Anne was kind of in that a meeting with when Trump was there and the Queen was there, and there was a sort of consternation from the Queen that Anne wasn't moving along quickly enough to shake Trump's hand. So we have no idea what they think behind the scenes. But yeah, I love the fact that Trump, and of course Trump notoriously hates Meghan and Harry. We know that. They've had bitter work. Well, Trump's been rude about Harry, and he may even, still yet revoke his citizenship. But I do think this is hilarious. I'd love to know what William went back to home and said to Kate about the interaction. I'm sure it would be a little different than as Trump reported it.
No, I'd love to hear that too. But look, speaking of Meghan Markle, she showcased her Spanish skills, and Prince Harry has claimed that his wife is fluent in Spanish. In their new Netflix documentary about polo players, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made a very brief appearance in the Netflix Polo, co-produced by their Archwell film. Let's take a look.
¿Sí? ¿En Palermo bien?
Sí, las canchas.
Está bueno, ahí no estaba las canchas de polo.
Sí, pero me encanta el 25 de mayo.
Sí, mira qué bueno, claro. El interior habla.
What do you make of the Netflix show? Is it going to help their image?
I've read the reviews of it, and it's been absolutely panned. Look, this is a niche interest that Harry's interested in. Netflix have to get their money, so they've done a few docos. They did memorably, obviously, the one about themselves, which was a huge ratings winner. Look, Meghan is a skilled woman. She studied in Madrid and she worked for the Argentinian embassy in the US, so her Spanish is great. She apparently has a couple of other languages. She performs brilliantly on camera because, of course, she's an actress, but that skill set doesn't resonate with people. What the skill set we need to be seeing from her is communication skills, empathy. There's just. We keep hearing about these things that Meghan is great at, but we're not feeling it, are we? And I'm not sure why we're not, and I'm not sure what their projects, of course, she's got American Riviera Orchard, her business about to come out. She's appointed herself CEO of it because she couldn't find someone to do that, and yet that's mired in drama. I just think, this is a little bit of a PR exercise for them, in a soft PR exercise, but according to the reviews, it's not that brilliant.
Yeah, I've heard that as well. Look, we're approaching the 5-year mark of Megxit. January 2025 will be the anniversary of Harry and Meghan fleeing the UK, starting their privacy tour, as South Park named it. But looking back at the 5 years, it hasn't been a success, has it?
I don't think it's been a success. You could argue that Harry and Meghan have got some sort of freedom, but it doesn't appear to be the freedom that they really wanted. They, of course, wanted half in and half out with the royal family, to still be royal, but to have that freedom and live overseas. The Queen kiboshed it. But if you were to look at where they stand now, they don't seem to have any kind of legacy projects, as you might see that the Prince and Princess of Wales have around homelessness, about early childhood. They don't have anything like that. They are scattered around doing a charity here, a pseudo-royal tour, a TV show, a podcast, a jam-making business. There's no coherent branding or purpose, and I think that's really problematic. There's also speculation about the state of their relationship. They're doing a lot of separate projects, which is absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, is Harry happy? No, he's got a string of court cases still rumbling on. He's still arguing about his security. They had only the car chase claims in New York, which soured the kind of media relationship with them yet again. it hasn't been an unmitigated success. It hasn't even been a tiny, tiny success. It's been a failure, I would say.
Finally, entertainment news. Rapper Jay-Z has been accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old with Diddy. Both men have denied the allegations. And the latest reports say that Beyonce plans to stand by her husband Jay-Z. But these are such serious allegations. I think many people have been waiting to see what other celebrities may have been caught up in this alleged Diddy party list. And I suppose that Jay-Z is the first high-profile person to be named.
And of course, he's been friends with Diddy for decades, so we knew that he probably knew something, but to be implicated in this way with a 13-year-old girl when he has a 12-year-old daughter himself, and of course he was on the red carpet earlier this week. Look, interesting damage limitation exercise there. They have come out fighting. There is an empire to lose here. This isn't just a small, family or rapper with no consequence. This is a guy who is well connected. He's at the top echelon of the entertainment industry. And I think the way that they handle this is super interesting. Instead of the top line messaging being Jay-Z, accused of this rape, what the top line is Jay-Z coming out and actually defending himself and attacking the lawyer. So it's really, really clever politicking around this issue. But of course, where it lands, at this stage, it's an allegation. We have to presume that he's innocent at this stage.
Of course.
But the fact that Diddy is in prison and the fact that the rumours that have swirled around this for years, it doesn't look good.
Angela Mollard, thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour.
Thanks.